Congressman, on January 3rd, you will be sworn in, Congressman-elect, I should say, then you will be sworn in as a congressman on January 3rd. A few short days later, the House will tabulate the Electoral College results for the presidential election. Do you plan to object to those results as they currently stand?
I tell you what, the great thing about our country is that we have this foundation of this electoral process, and we saw that play out this past Monday when the Electoral College cast their votes, and then we had the opportunity to do that on January 6th, and I look forward to that opportunity.
But are you not signed on to a letter that's asking Speaker Pelosi to investigate the presidential election results?
I did. I signed on to that. And if you look at our elections in totality and what has happened, you know, when COVID happened in late February, early March, when it all came about, that dramatically changed the landscape when it came to the electoral process. And Iowa, along with all other states, had to look at absentee and mail-in voting. And we were very prepared. I love to thank the colleagues at the Iowa legislature that 2 years ago we passed voter ID to handle these issues. And yet even Iowa, as prepared as what we were, we had county auditors that sort of blew past the stop sign and said, nah, we don't have to abide by Iowa law, whether that be Woodbury County and Lynn County, I believe, and Johnson County. And we had to take them to court and say, wait a minute, the law is the law, you can't do this. And they wanted to put their thumb on the scale. And I look at that and say, we saw this in Iowa, what is happening around the rest of the country? And that's why I think every one of us, because of what we have in our representative democracy, this cornerstone of our elections, that we have to protect it with everything we have and make sure that it's fair and balanced. And that's what we're doing, and that's why we have to let everything play out.
So to be clear, so do you have concerns that you want to see the processes examined, but do you have any doubt about the outcome of the presidential election?
No, I just want to say I want the processes all to be played out, and I want to make sure that we have this foundation that we have to secure and protect, and you know, we'll come out of that on January 6th and look forward and saying, all right, what do we need to do?
Do you at this point consider Joe Biden the president-elect of the United States?
I tell you what, I look forward to January 6th. You know, we had the Electoral College do their thing this past Monday. And part of the Constitution says that we have ours come January 6th. So look forward to that whole process.
Why is that so hard for conservative Republicans to say the words President-elect Joe Biden?
As I said, I think it's the circumstance of what we're in. And literally, if you really look at the circumstance, and this is the first time ever in our country that we've had mail-in ballot predominantly. Right. So I think we all want to make sure, protect what we have, and there's still some litigation out there. And for me, it's all about, all right, let's make sure that litigation is done, and let's move forward.